If you really want to change your life and build generational wealth, well, this book is the number one place to start. The book is set in ancient Babylon and follows the story of Arcad, the richest man in Babylon of all time, imparting his knowledge on a younger man who wishes to become wealthy. It lays out the basics of personal finance. Spend less than you earn, save 10% of your income, and invest wisely. The book teaches that if you follow these basic lessons, work hard, and continue to improve in your skills, you can definitely build wealth through passive streams of income. Let me not keep you waiting. Here are the 7 lessons from the richest man in Babylon. Number 1. Pay yourself first. The first lesson given by the wealthy Arcad to his students was to pay yourself first. This may be the most basic maxim in all personal finance, but if you don't follow it, you will never escape the paycheck to paycheck cycle. So what does this mean to pay yourself first? There are 2 ways you can look at savings, and mathematically they are identical. 1. Savings equal income minus expenses, and 2. Expenses equal income minus savings. I will spare you the mathematical proof, but those statements are equal. However, the psychology behind them are vastly different. If you follow the first equation, you are saving whatever is left over after your expenses. You are following the path of the average American. Almost 80% live paycheck to paycheck. Unless you have an unusual amount of willpower, it's difficult to spend less than you earn if you don't specifically prioritize saving as a line item in your budget. The second equation is subtle but significant in mindset shift. You are making a conscious decision to pay yourself first. Instead of saving what is left over, you are spending what is left over. While it may be difficult to shift at first, once you get used to it, it won't feel like it impacts your lifestyle at all. Think about the last time you got a raise. Where did the money go? Do you have any idea? Your spending increased to absorb the difference. But what if next time you got a raise, you decided to divert the entire difference into a savings account, or better yet, into an investing account? Your lifestyle wouldn't be impacted one bit, and you wouldn't notice the difference, but your savings and liquid net worth would begin to grow. So now you're paying yourself first and living off the rest, rather than hoping to have money left at the end of the month for saving. Number 2, live within your means. A lot of people hear this, but do you really practice it? If you're like Arcad's students in the parable, you're probably thinking that there's no way you can pay yourself first and live within your means and save a portion of your income because your income doesn't even cover your expenses now. The book rightly points out that most people do confuse necessary expenses with discretionary ones, much like keeping up with the Joneses. Your desire will always increase to consume whatever money you have. So this is why keeping a budget is important, so you know where exactly your money is going. The desire to live beyond your means is true regardless of your income level. Even if you make $200,000 a year or $1 million per year, there will always be things that you desire that are slightly out of your reach, whether it be a nice vacation or a luxury yacht. Once you have mastered your spending and are consistently saving every month, the next step is to put your savings to work. Think of each dollar as an employee. You should want your employees to work hard for you and earn as much money as they can. This concept is called investing. So instead of spending your money on things that lose value and will eventually end up in landfill like cars, electronics, or designer clothing, invest your money in things that earn more money like stocks, bonds, real estate, or even a side hustle business. Through the power of compound interest, your asset will provide a steady stream of income, and by investing that income will produce even more income. These passive income streams will eventually bring enough money for you to live off without even having to work an hourly wage. By adjusting your mindset to save a portion of your income first, you will be satisfying your desires to live within your means. Number 4, keep your money safe. Warren Buffett is famous for these 2 rules of investing. Number 1, never lose money. Number 2, never forget number 1. Buffett's discipline has made him one of the wealthiest men in the world. Despite the popular opinion of today, he only invests in what he knows and what he understands, while everyone is running to invest in the latest SPACs, crypto, and big tech company IPOs. Buffett slowly and methodically builds wealth investing in traditional companies he understands. That's not to say there's anything wrong with buying tech stocks, but it's not Buffett's area of expertise, so invest in what you know. Getting caught up with the latest fad with the vision of becoming an overnight millionaire really ends well. Building true wealth is usually a slow process and steady one. Number 5. Be a homeowner. I must say I don't 100% agree with this advice that owning your home is a definite path to wealth. The first 4 lessons are universal and essential for building wealth, but while owning a home can be a good decision, it's not an undisputable fact of personal finance like live below your means is. In my opinion, the greatest value in homeownership is that it is basically a forced savings account. Similarly to the rule of paying yourself first, if you have a house with a mortgage, each month when you send your payment in, you are contributing a little bit to the principal of your loan and building equity in an asset that will hold its value and appreciate over time. So in 30 years when you pay off your mortgage, if you take that long, you own an asset that worth a few $100,000 or millions that you wouldn't have if you had been renting the whole time. Number 6. Insure your future income. This lesson can be summarized as be prepared for the unexpected. You may be making a good income now, even saving for the future, but if you were to get sick and could no longer work, how would you survive? Or if you are the sole breadwinner for the family and through some tragic circumstances died, your family would be left without a way to pay the bills. So it's important to secure your future income. Number 7. Improve your skills to earn more income. In the personal finance equation, there are 2 ways to come out ahead: spend less or earn more. I strongly believe that there's a reason this lesson is towards the end of the book. If you don't learn the basics of how to control your spending, live within your means and invest wisely, then earning more income will do no good to you. You will adjust your desires to match your new, higher income and still stuck in the paycheck to paycheck cycle. But once you have learned the basics of personal finance and have a handle on your budget, then earning income can be a powerful tool to building wealth. There is no denying that it is much easier to become wealthy making $500,000 a year than $50,000. But if you haven't learned the basic discipline of saving and investing, earning 10 times as much will do you no good in the long run and is no guarantee of building real wealth. There are many ways to earn an income, but it all comes down to increasing your skills, whether that be in your current career or through a side hustle to make some extra cash by using your knowledge and skills. I hope after watching this video you will take the knowledge and implement in your daily life. Thank you for watching.